am Orlando Jones, and I just want you to know that the Moana Nui Podcast will be starting soon. Stay tuned, yo.
I'm Veronica Taylor, and from myself and Ash Ketchum, I just want to say, Moana Nui, I choose you!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Moana Nui Podcast. You are joining us for our episode of our segment, the Opinionated Variants 616, and I have our two lovely ladies for this particular segment. So I want to hand it over to the two of them as they kick off the month of May.
Hello, my people. How are you doing? May the 4th be with you. How are y'all doing? It is May the 4th. I am in my Star Wars outfit. Now I can't see me, but I'm in my little Darth Vader dress. Nice, lovely. And I'm here with my lovely BFF Teresa. And we are the 616, and we don't give a damn. It's our opinions. And if you don't like it, you got the 818. There you go. My girl Teresa, how have you been doing, girl? Tell us what's happening in your world. What's been going on?
I'm pretty good. I'm hanging in there, and I hate that I forgot about May the 4th. I had a couple of things I could have thrown on, but instead I'm just blending into the background here in my camouflage. But I guess that's okay for today.
I see all of that. What's going on back there?
That is, I am a shopaholic, a notorious shopaholic and clothes horse. And I just love clothes and shopping. But the closets were bursting at the seams. So
you gotta, and that's my idea. I need to get that for my cosplay stuff. I need to get a rack.
Well, all of that is going to eventually go. My friend who's an organizer came over this past weekend, and we pulled stuff out. So that's all of the stuff that we pulled out. So it's back there getting ready to go on Poshmark.
Okay, I'm gonna need that because I just might buy some stuff. I see some stuff there. To get. See a red outfit back there, a sparkly one back. Okay, I can. Okay, yeah.
I'll send you my Poshmark closet name.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to need you to do that because yeah, I've been searching for a lot of stuff. What's happening? I know you've been shopping. I've seen some stuff that you've been getting me in trouble with.
Sorry. Adding to my collections a little bit. I know we were talking about the collections last time, and I did find Queen Ramonda.
I got her too. I just did that. I got Ramonda.
Yeah, I saw your unboxing.
Yeah.
So I found that one, and I found another one too. It's Queen Ramonda. Funko has this soda line.
I saw that.
And I hadn't really paid it any attention. And see, watch me not be able to get the can open with my new fingernails I just got today.
Where did you find that? I saw somebody on TikTok, and she's got all of the cans. The only one that she hasn't gotten is Namor.
So here's the Queen.
Wow.
And it was really an accident. And she just goes right back into her can. It was really an accident. I was on Walmart looking for something else. And I don't know, you know how your computer or your phone listens to you? So it might have I might have searched for the Queen Ramonda Funko Pop or something. I don't know, but it brought this one up and it was on clearance for $8. So I just added it to the cart with some other stuff I was ordering. And there we go, more for the collection.
Okay. I didn't realize that stupid me thought it was actual soda and I was just collecting a can. I didn't realize it was a doll inside the can. Okay.
I didn't know what the deal was either. I had seen people talk about the soda collection, or I saw it online, and I saw the cans, and I'm like, I don't get that. But in the description on Walmart, they just showed a picture of the little figurine, and I didn't
Okay.
even really put the two and two together that it was, a soda, the one in the can. I just saw the little figurine. I ordered it, and then when it came and it was in the can, I was like, oh, I get it now.
Okay. Okay. I'm definitely putting that on my list to purchase another thing I'm getting in trouble with. Oh Lord, I'm
Sorry, I
just
didn't mean to give you any ideas.
oh my God, I'm just so in trouble right now. Yeah, I try to stop looking at your stuff because I see it's like, oh, she's purchasing this. Let me look at it. Yeah, you kind of get me in trouble there. Okay, you was buying an outfit, you was getting into cosplay. What's going on with that, my girl? Come on
I,
now. Come on, come
what's
on.
probably going to happen is I'm gonna mess around and let it sell out. But I did send y'all that Princess Tiana outfit. And the only
Yes.
reason I haven't pulled the trigger is because it's a little expensive for my
Cosplay,
taste.
cosplay is expensive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a little. Had it been a little bit more reasonable, I probably would have immediately jumped on it. But it is a little bit more expensive. If it's still there, when I stack the funds a little bit, then I'll definitely get it because I want it. Believe me, I want it.
Yeah, I mean, doing it to be more screen accurate, doing it to where it's closet cosplay, you make it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
is not bad, but
Right.
doing it to where it's screen accurate and the girls, the doesn't matter which one you wear, the children are gonna love you. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
when they see, that's why I enjoy cosplay so much. Just the joy of them running up to me, and they don't care what my color skin is at all. They don't. So when I saw that you was doing that, I'm like, please, please, I need to come to the dark side. Because once you get
I'm
into cosplay, girl, you'll be hesitant. A few stuff that you purchase, you're gonna be like, oh no, oh no. But then it's gonna be in your bucket. It's gonna be in your bucket. You putting that in your cart, and it's gonna
I
be you're gonna
know.
find money. You're gonna find money
Right.
to get these things. I'm telling you, once you do it, your toe is there. Your
I
toe is
know. I
there.
know.
It's
It's
there.
there.
It's there. It's there. I just need to get behind you and just push you because you want to get into the little deep, the
I
swimming
do.
puddle, and I'll push you in there so you can swim with the rest of the sharks, girl. Get in.
I'm almost there.
So who else would you like to cosplay? Have you ever thought?
I
Because
have,
once you
and
start watching shows,
right.
that's gonna be another thing. You'd be
They
like,
just they pop out.
mm-hmm, yep.
So I want to say one of the first, but probably not one of the first. But anyway, I remember watching. Oh gosh, what was that? Regina King was in Watchmen.
Yeah,
That's one of the cosplays you do.
yeah,
Her
she's
when she's in uniform or costume or whatever, the jacket with the hood and the long, because I like drama too.
oh, I thought you was talking about when the one she was in with Chadwick, the train when they named it after Chadwick, but that was another one, the one that was on
Oh
Netflix. But I know
yeah,
which one you're talking about.
yeah,
Yes, Sister Night.
yes, yes. That one got me going. So that one's still in my archives. Well, the first one was Queen Ramonda, was Black Panther. That's
Okay,
what
so,
really started me. So that one and the Regina King one. There I watched one. I don't even know what made me start watching Star Trek Discovery, but one episode and I was just addicted. I was gone. I watched all five, however many seasons it was, pretty much in probably the same week. or whatever. Binged all of those. I love it. And there, are you familiar with Star Trek Discovery?
Yes, I haven't watched that one because that's the Paramount Plus, right?
Right.
Yeah, I haven't because I don't have Paramount Plus, but
Mhm.
I'm going to. I know it's going to go on another channel. I'll just wait patiently for it. But I've
Mhm.
seen all the other Star Treks. I'm a Trekkie. I've
There's
seen.
a I kind of surprised myself with this one because there's a character on Star Trek Discovery. Of course, I can't remember anybody's name, but she's not a black character, but she's a redhead, and I think redheads are beautiful. You know, the freckles and the red hair, and it's naturally curly, and she kind of piles it up in a little top ponytail sometimes. Anyway, like I said, I can't remember that character, but I just loved her. So she's one of my perspective characters. And my cousin, I told you my cousin is a cosplayer, and he does all of these different characters, and he does some Star Trek characters, and we kind of want to. Well, I want to, jump on his coattails and do plan some like
Cosplays with him.
yeah, some related. So, and he's showed me all these places where he shops and stuff. So I'm getting into it. But I would like to do her, and I'll figure out what her name is and tell you later. But yeah, there are characters that are jumping out at me that I want to do. Of
Oh
course,
yeah,
I want to do Lizzo's character from The Mandalorian, of course.
me both, girl. That's on my list. That's on
Especially
my
with her
list.
being a plus size lady.
Yes. Oh my
I've
God.
already got
Yes.
that going for me.
That I love that. I love that. And there's a lot of people out there who say plus sizes should not cosplay certain characters.
Hmm.
And at first when I started, I would only do black characters, and then I started doing other characters. And I had one person at my job tell me, "You can't do Black Widow. She's white." I'm like, "She's a character. I,
Right.
I could do
She's
anybody I want
fictional.
to."
You could exactly.
So at that point, then I just started doing whoever. Didn't matter. It didn't matter. So, but that's one of the topics that we have, um, that I want to get into about black characters when we talk about our movies. When we go and we
Hmm.
talk about the movie, especially when we get down to the Little Mermaid and Peter Pan, Tinkerbell.
Hmm.
Um, you when you start watching shows, um, there's definitely one show that I want you to look at. I don't know if you saw it already. It's the School of Good. The Good is it the School of
Oh
Good and
yeah, I
Evil?
love that. I love that.
Okay.
I've
Ye-
read like 3 or 4 of the books. I love that storyline, and I saw the movie too, and I thought it was a really good adaptation of
Okay, so
the
it's
book.
more than one book. I didn't realize it was a book.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get on Audible and get that so I can get that. But I like the characters, especially
Hmm.
of course the evil. I always go to the evil. But I'm like this time I was thinking maybe I would do the good queen
Hmm.
princess thing. I was like, I gotta get away from evil and just do princessy.
You
I don't
do
know.
what you do, whatever you're drawn to.
I'm drawn to evil. I'm not good at smiling unless it's smirking or snickering or giving you that wicked evil look.
Well,
I'm
there
not
you
doing
go.
the princess seat. That's not me. But I'm trying. I'm getting into anime. I'm getting into definitely anime. I mean, I'm trying to get away from evil because I'm limiting myself. So I'm trying to get away from that. Definitely. Um, is there any cons in your?
Not not like, set in stone. Possibly part of Dragon Con. But I'm gonna be out of town. I thought I was gonna do MomoCon, but I'm gonna be out of town. And not to cosplay. I was gonna
Just go.
volunteer and start, taking pictures, taking notes, see what other people are doing. Um, but I'll be out of town for that one. And then Dragon Con is the only big one I'm really familiar with. But
Is that other
locally.
one? Is it Blerd Con? Is
Blerd
that
Con, yeah, it's in
is that the
DC
Maryland?
though. Yeah.
Okay. That
And
one
that's
passed
on my
already?
list. Hopefully, because they had some controversy last year, so hopefully they'll
Yes.
get past that and BlerdCon won't go away before I get a chance to experience it.
Well, still some controversy with them trying to link up with Black Fae Day.
Well, yeah, with that, I think they kind of appropriated a little bit. They kind of started planning their own Black Fae stuff and didn't consult the existing Black Fae groups, including the originator.
Yeah.
Now, that was one issue. The controversy I was speaking of was with the cosplay contest.
Oh, yeah.
And how they keep, they keep, picking.
I mean, well, was it that the cosplay was actually better than the Black ones? Because it's like, just because you're Black, you shouldn't win. I'm just being a devil's advocate. I haven't seen the costume, so I'm like, if her costume was worthy, then I can understand that. And it was just unfortunate she was white. But if it wasn't worthy and she won, then she should not have won.
Yeah. But from what I saw, the argument that her costume wasn't even the best, that was a pretty good argument.
Okay, so you got like who's judging, who, yeah.
Yeah, see,
that was one of my cons that I wanted to visit just because it was Black, but
yes.
I'm not really into supporting Black just because you're Black. You got to represent.
Right. I want people to do it right. I'm not saying that because it's called BlerdCon, it can only be Black people. Although with something that's called BlerdCon, I don't really understand the pull from people who aren't Black, who even want to participate. But that's, another story altogether. But no, I'm not saying I don't think it should be exclusionary, because it can't, because that's illegal. But I think there's a way to do it. Yeah.
Well, girl, I've got I'm very busy this week. I'm very busy this week. Every month so far I have something.
Good.
Actually, this weekend past was speaking of the founders of Black Fae Day. They had the Black Fae Gala this past weekend. I was going to go to the free market that they had up there, but the weather didn't allow that. The rain just stopped me from driving up to Dallas. But it was very windy, I heard, in the market, so a lot of stuff was blowing away. But I saw pictures and everybody had a good time. So I'm pretty sure that she'll do that again. Let's see.
That's something I do too. Like I said, I'm a shopaholic. I love clothes. I'm always on somebody's website or, seeing pictures of dresses and things. Whenever I see an outfit, or there a lot of times when I'm looking, I see a dress. It's just a dress, and I'm like, ooh, that would be beautiful with wings.
Yes. And that's what she wanted. She was like, she wanted it to be elegant, which is why it was a gala. She was like, okay, I didn't see a lot of wings. And I'm like, I didn't really want to bring my Maleficent wings. I was like, those are going to be too big. And that didn't go with any nice dress. And I'm like, then I have to cut a hole in the back. And I'm like, oh, it was too much. It was just too much. I have to take time to really do it. So next year, if she has it, I will definitely go and participate in that. I'm really liking the Black Fae and how she's doing that. There's a at 1 p.m. We had a shoot. So I will be on TV, and I'll make sure Dana puts the link on here for the Star Wars group that I joined.
Cool.
We're on TV today. So then we have an event later tonight. Okay. Then what was that? That's Thursday. Friday there is a Marvel versus DC that we're doing. That is a event, Marvel versus DC event party that we're throwing. And then Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. So we're going to be, and we also, my Star Wars group, we do the Feed the Force. So we're going to be giving people who donate food, bring in canned food, and we give it to the Houston Food Bank. And then there's other vendors there at the movie theater. You're going to see
Guardians
of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. I had an invite to that as well, but I can't go. I'm so mad. I can't go, but I'm going to hit you up because I'm going to want to know. I don't care. I'm not going to ask for spoilers on here, but I'm going to ask you behind the scenes because I like spoilers. I need to know.
Oh, okay.
I need to know. I want to know the spoilers. Let's see. And then at the end of this month, I am so okay. So I have to really get off my butt and work on my Dora Milaje and update that because Uncle Poppy is coming. The actor, I can't say his name, his actual name, but Namor, he's going to be here.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I'm doing a picture with him that Sunday because it's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to be here Saturday and Sunday. I'm like, Saturday is normally a big day. And I'm like, I'll do Sunday because Sunday is more laid back. And that way I could have more attention with him and not be rushed through taking the pictures on Saturday because Saturday is going to be busy as hell. So
what con is that?
It's Kamapalooza.
Okay.
I kind of boycotted that for a while. 2018 is the last time. No, 2018 is when I was there. When with my actual Dora Milaje, me and my other girlfriend, and my husband, we went in that costume, and we met Ruth Carter. She was amazing. She appreciated the work that we did on our costumes. It was just amazing meeting her. And then 2019, I paid for VIP for Game of Thrones, and I had the worst experience.
Oh, wow.
When I tell you the things that they was giving us for VIP,
not worth it.
It wasn't. I was able to skip the line. They questioned me every time I tried to skip the line. I'm like, I had to keep saying I have a VIP pass. And then you have the double picture. So I had to leave the line and come back around to do another picture. And they're like, well, you already paid for your picture. I'm like, y'all need to find my picture. Because I took pictures with both of the ladies. Oh, God, the names. I lost the names. But it was the black girl.
Miss Sandy, that character?
Yes, her and Amelia Clark. So both of them, I had pictures with them, and I was in my Cersei cosplay. But that was after that, I haven't been going back to them. But this one, I'm like, I need to see him. I need to see him. I have to. I have to. And I'm hoping that I'm not going to have a bad experience, because if that's it, this will be my last time going to Kamapalooza. I won't be going back to them if I have a bad experience with them. Then
hopefully they've gotten their stuff together.
No. No, no. Compared to, okay, so we're in Houston, and for some reason, cons don't like to come to Houston. They will go other places like Austin. GalaxyCon is in Austin. You have Fan Expo in Dallas. There's a superhero con in July that I'm going to. Kit Harington is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and see him in my Cersei. So that's who I'm seeing in July. And then I've got the rest of August to get ready for Dragon Con. And that's my...
Yeah, you got to let us know. Let us know when you're going to get here so we can hopefully catch you before you get into cosplay mode.
I will be there Wednesday because it's there for Thursday. Yeah, I'm always there the night before. So driving, so somehow I will be there. Hopefully I will leave in enough time because it's 12 hours. I'll get there. I try and plan to get there before 6 o'clock so that I could unpack and then just go and meet people, friends, dinner, walk around, try and do that, but who knows how that's gonna work out.
Yeah,
but
it's unpredictable with driving.
Definitely, and hopefully the weather will be good too. Yeah, always pray that it's not going to be raining the whole time. I'm on the wait list for the Sheridan, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure that somebody will flake out or somehow, and that they'll reach out to me. So I'm not really stressed or panicking about it right now. Oh, my phone's going off. I know this was the last minute, but I was looking at the news and I was sleeping or kind of sleeping and waking up, but I was watching the Met Gala. Did you watch that?
I have seen, I did not watch anything, but you know, as soon as it happens, it's all over the internet. So I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet. Not everything, I'm sure, but yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet, but I've got my handy iPad right next to me. So if there's something I haven't seen, I could just look for it real quick.
I can't think of anybody's name off the top of my head, except for Diddy. For some reason, I didn't even realize that was him.
Right,
he just looked like a dark demon. I liked his outfit.
I loved it. I loved it too. I was kind of ashamed that I liked it because I didn't want to like it because it was Diddy, but
I didn't even realize that was him until
he actually, yeah, that's why I was kind of hoping it was like just somebody who looked like him, and it wasn't him. But he actually does pretty well with the Met Galas. You know, he's done some of his previous outfits I've liked too, so he's got a good stylist.
Yeah, I can't. Of course, you know, Rihanna killed it. Of course,
always.
Lizzo, she's I can't. I love Lizzo. I love her to death. There's one person who can talk bad about it, and then I saw. Okay, so she went comfortable this time. Last time she said she was sweating. They didn't have enough food, so she had flats on, boots on this time, and she didn't have a jacket, so she was cool. And then right after that, she went to the kitchen and they showed her taking a picture eating French fries. It's like only Lizzo could do this and look so gorgeous in a kitchen eating French fries. I'm like, Lizzo, you are the best representation for full-figured women. I love you. I love you to death. Love her.
But you know what one of the things I thought when I saw her outfit, I love her outfit, very classy and you know, timeless. It was very cosplayable.
Yes, which is one of the concerns that they was having about the gala, that it was starting to get more costumey. And I guess whoever, Paul Lager, I'm not saying his name right.
Lagerfeld.
Yes.
Lagerfeld.
Yes. That they was hoping that, as them representing him, that they would bring it back to classy, which they did. Who else? J-Lo came to mind. She looked good.
I don't think I've seen J-Lo yet. So
Yeah, I saw her. She looked good. My girl from oh my goodness. I can't remember her name. Oh my God, she was the one that was the president's mistress.
Oh, Kerry Washington.
Yes, Kerry Washington. Her outfit was pretty good. And then of course, our Little Mermaid, Haley, her outfit was nice. The chick that's playing Tinkerbell, her outfit was nice. And Serena showed a baby bump, so she's pregnant as well. It's like, okay, so her and Rihanna they're BFFs, so their kids will grow up together, I'm pretty sure. They'll grow up together.
The first little article I saw was it was on Facebook. It was a collection of, so it was probably a Black Facebook page, but it was a collection of Black men, and they were talking about how the brothers brought it, and it showed Diddy, but right next to him, of course, as he was doing the cape thing. Oh, okay, I see J-Lo, barely dressed as usual, but you know that's what she does. She can do that. The Black guys and how they brought it. But do you know who Brian Tyree Henry is?
Yes.
I loved his outfit. I love a good cape anyway, so yes. I love that outfit.
They did. I didn't know his name. They showed some of normally they only show the women, but the guys this year they really showed a lot of them. And I know Malachi is not going to like this, but yeah, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about him because I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Oh gosh, I know who you're talking about. Lil Nas X.
Yeah, no. Okay. Me and Malachi can fight later, but
yes,
yeah, we'll fight. I know we will. But that was, I was like, yeah, no, no, sir. I'll go for Diddy before I go for that one, and I don't really like Diddy, so that's a shame. But and then the Kardashians showed up too.
Yeah, as usual.
But maybe it was last year that they weren't invited.
Yeah.
One Kim wasn't invited, but her sisters were. So this year they all came, but Kim was the only one that looked classy. I don't know what the other two.
I haven't seen it. I'll take your word for it though.
I mean, no, I want to take that back. Because I can't tell between Kylie and the other one.
Kylie, yeah, I don't know the difference either. Kendall and Kylie.
Kendall. Kylie. I can't tell which one is which. But the one who had the Herman Munster boots, I'm like, okay, so you look like you're 8 feet tall in these boots. And the outfit was cute, but it was, again, cosplay type.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I would see you going into a Halloween party.
I just saw it.
It's not bad, but it was not a gal. I don't know.
Think that's Kylie. I don't know. I don't know who's who. But yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, the one in the Herman Munster boots, the tallest one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The Kim's outfit, you know, I can't be mad at Kim. She's doing her thing. If I could do what she did, I'd do it too. I mean, she's doing her thing. She's a mogul and she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She branded herself, so she
did.
I give her props. We as women can't be mad at other women for doing what you're doing. But
I'm not mad, but I don't have to watch it.
No, yeah. I pat you on your back and send you on your way.
Right.
That's what I do. And I know you said you don't have Twitter, but I want to tell you real quick.
Okay.
We was just talking about Kim and them. I fell out because people were so upset that Kim and her daughter North shut down their TikTok.
Oh, okay.
How sad can your life be that you run to Twitter to find out or to say, what happened to their TikTok? Why is it shut down? Why?
Like, who cares?
What is it that you're doing that you have to run and find out why they don't have TikTok anymore?
Yeah, there are many more pressing issues in the world than what happened to Kim and North's TikTok.
When I tell you Black Twitter, girl, it's so funny. When I do hashtags, I'm like, what the hell is going on? People just went way left. It's so funny that they're doing this. I just needed to tell you, Twitter is good for information when you need to know what the hell is going on. And I also use it for when people piss me off. I get on Twitter, I tweet, and I get an immediate response.
I used to do that because I used to be on Twitter. I used to do that, but all the stuff that Musk was doing, I couldn't be a part of it. So I let it go.
Yeah, well, until he shuts it down, I'm not. And Black Twitter is still there, so I'm staying. I'll be the last man standing if I have to. I just wanted to tell you that because it just had me rolling as to people's lives are so
right. Just we're so wrapped up in other people's stuff like that.
That you like, oh yeah, their accounts. Why are their accounts down? Yeah. I need you to have a life and not worry about what the hell Kim. And they shut it back on because everybody was in uproar.
Oh Lord.
They just took it down so they can have some peace. I mean, that's what she said. She's like, we just took a break from TikTok. Can they not take a break? Out of control. Out of control. I know you saw. And I'm so glad that he's okay. Jeremy Renner. I was just looking at it. My mind just went really bad because I was like, oh my God, if something really happened to him to the point where he passed away or the accident was so bad, how would Marvel handle that? To, and all the other things that has done, all of his future movies, not just Marvel, but he was the other Bourne. I liked him in that.
And what's the one? There's another one that he's, that's ongoing. It's like, I don't know. It's on one of the streaming channels.
Oh yeah, his show that he's helping other towns.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. But yeah, I wondered about that too, because right at the very beginning, when it had just happened, there were reports that the doctors were saying that he would never walk again. And I was like, wonder how that'll work. But
they said because of him being Hawkeye, not Hawkeye, but being in that shape,
right?
Good shape is what made him get in the better recovery. It's his mindset. Because I think if it was anybody else, either they would have passed away or they would have really lost limbs because he was like, my eye was bulging out. And
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I'm like, dude,
he was in a bad way.
like, dude, that's a true miracle. I'm just so glad that he's doing so much better, and I don't know how. I mean, anybody. I mean, that has not had a good life, lived a long life. You know, Harry Belafonte passed away, but he's had a good life. He's done things. Not that Jeremy hasn't, but hasn't completed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like it's crazy when you lose people in the midst of not that. Let me stop. We didn't lose him, Simone.
I know what you mean.
Okay, so all of our movies, girl. All of our movies.
Now, there were a couple of things on that list that I wasn't familiar with.
Well, first of all, I just need to get this one out there. I'm just going to say it, Cocaine Bear. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, well, I knew from the name of it that I wasn't watching that. I didn't care what it was about.
Hell, but it's funny. Now, I don't think it's funny, but people like it. They're talking about it, and it's doing good in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I can't.
I guess. Well, I can't even guess. I don't know what anybody was thinking. But it's an intriguing story. It's based on a true story. It's quite intriguing, but no.
That's a true story?
It's based on a true story, yes.
Okay. I thought people were like, just because they just didn't have writer, and that's another thing, the writer's strike.
Right.
I didn't think that they had anything to write about, so what the hell?
No, it's based on the true story of some drug traffickers who were trafficking or whatever, transporting large amount of cocaine, and I guess they cut it loose in the wrong place or whatever. They lost it in the woods, and when they went to find it, a bear had found it first.
I'm done. Okay.
Right. I guess, and when something like that happens to you, what else can you do but write a book or write a movie or whatever? That's quite an interesting story. But no, I'm not going to see a movie about it.
Yeah, I just had to put that out there. We both you saw Creed, right? We both saw Creed. Mm-hmm. Creed 3.
Yep.
Bodies. I just had to go see my men. I just had to see them.
It was good. I was pleasantly surprised because I hadn't seen any of the other Creeds.
Yeah, I haven't either. I didn't see 1 or 2. And my husband's like, and you're going to go see 3? I'm like, the same way that you don't watch the Marvel movies and you sit here and you watch this and then you was like, oh, I don't know. Don't talk to me about Creed. I'm going to go. Just eye candy. I need to see my men.
And as much as I love Keanu Reeves, I haven't seen any of the John Wicks, and I just could not make myself go see this one either. I wanted to be in the conversation, but I couldn't do it.
Okay. This one, I need you. Well, yeah. I need you to see it. Polarium.
We'll see it when it comes on something streaming.
Polarium is the one with Halle Berry, I believe. Halle Berry's in one.
Mm-hmm.
She's kick-ass. I love her. And that he's just good. And every last one of them, he's amazing. And this last one, he was amazing too. And then you have to sit, because every movie I'm like, is there after credits?
Mm-hmm.
And when they say no,
you really have to do that for every movie now because everybody is starting to jump on the bandwagon. I'm trying to think the last movie I went to see though, everybody was still sitting there, and I was like, I got to go. What I don't even remember what movie it was. Oh, It was "Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret." And
Is there
people were
after credits for that?
no, people were sitting there like it was a Marvel movie. I was like,
Yeah, no, you definitely have to. I was the only one in the movie theater after John Wick because everybody was getting up and leaving. But I did it while I was in the movie theater. I was like, oh, is there after credits? And it's like, yes.
oh
I was
yeah,
like, oh, I'm gonna
I do
stay.
that too. I Google to see if there are post credit scenes because the first time, what was the last Marvel movie that came out?
I can't even remember.
Was it Wakanda? It couldn't have been. No, it couldn't have been Wakanda Forever. There's
Yes, it
something.
was.
There
Yes,
had
it
to be
was.
something after it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it was Wakanda. I don't think it was. But the first time I saw it, I didn't. Maybe it was because they do mid credits and post credits now.
Yes,
I didn't
it's
wait for
true.
the second one, right?
Then it was the Wakanda one.
But then another. Also, I knew I was going back to see it
Okay.
again. Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man.
It was
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Okay.
I did. I saw the mid credit, but then I left, and I don't know if I was Googling on the way home or whatever, or I probably got on Facebook and they were like in the second post credit scene. I was like, damn it. But that I went the next day anyway. So I did eventually see it. Yeah, you have to stay for everything now. And Marvel movies are 3 hours long. Mm-hmm. Then you have to wait for all the credits too. Mm-hmm. And I'd be having to pee. So it's hard. So I'll Google and make sure. Like I'm gonna sit here.
Yeah, Dana, I'm just seeing your post. I'm gonna send it to you so you can see. It's $175. I don't know if you want his autograph. That bad. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Pictures and autographs. Yeah. I'll let you know. Super Mario. I know you don't have kids, but that's still funny as hell. I don't know, you might wait for it to come out on TV, but it's funny. It's funny as hell. Jack Black as the bad guy. Jack Black in anything is funny.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was funny. I do understand the people who played Mario and Luigi originally were true Italians, and they got white actors and not Italian actors.
Mm-hmm.
And the original Italian actors were upset, and so they were like, "I'm not going to go and see the movie." So I get it.
And then not only non-Italian actors, but Chris Pratt. I'm not a big Chris Pratt fan.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but
I'll probably see it eventually. Once again, when it hits streaming.
And in a way, I thought they was kind of making fun of them being Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but after that, I got over it. I was like, it was funny.
Did you see, when Pedro Pascal hosted Saturday Night Live?
No,
They
missed
did
that one.
A trailer for a parody of a Mario movie, and Mario. It was like a live action, and Pedro Pascal was Mario.
Was Mario?
Yeah, but he was doing it in his Mandalorian voice. That was hilarious.
Okay,
I would have paid money to see that. I'll pay money to see pretty much anything Pedro Pascal does. But yeah, that was hilarious.
Okay, well, with the writer strike that's happening right now, they're doing reruns, so you might see it again.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid, I am looking forward to seeing.
Yes, I'm likely going to see that one, even though I don't understand the why Disney feels the need to do live action versions of everything.
Yeah.
I really don't get that, but more power to them. It's more money for them too. but I do plan to support our mermaid.
And then the uproar because Ariel was Black, but they only concentrated on Ariel. Did they not see that all of her sisters were all different nationalities?
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody's harping on that. Nobody is harping on the father. I can't understand why people are freaking out when we have women of color playing a role that's not stamped for a white person.
Right. It's a fictional character. You know, they just picked an actress. But you know, there's got to be uproar for something. And then they don't like it when you cast a Black actress to be Ariel, a character who was white in the movie, sure. But they don't have a problem with casting a white actor to play a historical figure, you know, someone who in real life was Black. They don't have an issue with that.
No.
So that makes
it's just the other way around. All of the like when you go to the movies and they show you 30 minutes worth of
right,
all of these new movies coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Wish was one, and Elemental was another one. Did you see those?
I've seen Elemental, but I haven't seen Wish.
To that one.
Yeah, it looked cute, and I watch pretty much anything Disney does anyway.
I'm like, Fire and Water. How is that supposed to?
Like, how's that gonna work?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out too well, but okay.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and then we got the Marvels, which I'm freaking out about because
me too.
I'm looking online for posters. If I have to get printing paper to make posters, I'm printing stuff out. So whatever comes out, I'm printing that so that I can put that in my little media room. So I got those up there. That's something that I have to have, especially the one with all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that first trailer to me was just, I mean, that was enough. I can't wait.
That one I can't wait for. And then we have Fast X, which is one of another what do you call a stupid driving?
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious. This one looks good because, of course, it has my guy in there, and he plays evil so well.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen a Fast and Furious movie since maybe 3. No, because I think Tokyo Drift was 4. I saw that one.
Yeah, and then it's like Tokyo Drift. It's funny because now the ones that they're making are pre-Tokyo Drift. So it's kind of funny that they have to make them so that the Tokyo Drift one is at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they doing a little documentary on making the Fast and the Furious and all of the problems that they're having with them.
Mm-hmm. It's just too much for me. I think they're beating a dead horse, but you know, whatever. And even though I don't even know if Jason Momoa can make me see this movie. I'm definitely 100% not seeing it in the theater. So
I'll go and see it in the theater. I love Jason. That's
I do too. So I might stream it. I might just wait.
Oh my God! I'm hoping that he'll help Aquaman somehow, some way. I just think that how they did Aquaman 2 and the last Wonder Woman, I think they did them wrong. That they didn't do them justice.
Mm-hmm.
They gave them all the attention in the first movie, but they didn't give them the attentions that they deserved in their last movie. And then now you're going to give us new actors. I don't want a new actor.
I don't want a new actor either. I would prefer just don't do any more movies about that character instead of doing a new actor.
I don't need another Aquaman. I don't need another Aquaman. I don't need another Wonder Woman. Because who you going to find that's a better Wonder Woman than her?
Me either. With Wonder Woman, though, Wonder Woman 1984 or 83 or whatever it was, I just don't even understand
they
how
did her wrong with that. That made no sense to me.
I don't know how that screenplay made it to casting and filming. It was just so bad.
Yeah, I think that was her middle finger to them.
Yeah. What's her name? Patty.
I think that was her middle finger to them.
Well, she did it.
Indiana Jones, his last movie. I can't believe Harrison Ford came back to do another Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Like, okay, Indiana. That trailer looked good.
Yeah, I'll definitely see that one because I did grow up on those movies.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see how they're gonna do. Are they gonna like CGI him or what? Because Harrison's up there now.
Oh no, he's in it. They're not CGI.
But I was wondering if they were gonna like computer youthify him or something.
Oh no, he's old.
He's old. Okay.
He's old, and I thought the last movie that he was in was going to be a send off of him handing it over to whoever that guy was in that movie. But since he kind of
lost it with the Shia LaBeouf one,
Shia LaBeouf. That's who I thought they was handing it off to. But apparently
they might have thought they were handing it off to him too. But
So I didn't realize Indy had a daughter who is following in his footsteps. So this is where the story is going.
That'll be cool. I'll see that one.
Who knows? And then we have all of our Disney.
Dennis said it's his goddaughter.
Oh, it's his goddaughter. Okay, then because I was like, when did you have a child? Like, in what episode did you have a child? I missed that. But then they can have children and the mother never tell them.
Right. But I used to love. I know he's too old, basically too old for him to have been alive anyway. But I loved Harrison Ford and Sean Connery's.
Yes, when they were together.
Chemistry. I love Sean Connery anyway. But I loved that chemistry. So sad that one is gone.
Yeah. And then we have all of our Disney Plus shows happening. Ahsoka coming out. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm mad though because I saw something on Facebook that says, might not have been Facebook, it might have just been my Google thread. It said that you needed to be familiar with Star Wars Rebels to understand the story of Ahsoka. So I'm like,
not really.
I mean, I'm sure it would be standalone. You could just watch it for what it is, but
yes,
they said that there are some characters from Rebels
that helps you understand her and that her link to Vader or not Luke Skywalker. What the hell is his name?
Skywalker?
Yeah. He was her mentor before he turned bad. But you really don't. You really don't have to. You really don't have to. I mean, because you can still watch it and still understand it. You'll be like, "Oh, who's this?" Or when they're talking about somebody. Because even in The Mandalorian, when she was like, "Where is such and such?" I'm like, "Well, who is that?" So I had to go back and look at that because I never watched the cartoon Rebel, but I need to watch that.
And I'm watching everything out of order anyway, so
Yeah. The Agatha Coven of Chaos. I'm not hearing good things about that. I've seen some, I haven't really read some of the things. I mean, I read them quickly, but they were all kind of negative. So I need to really go back and see why it was problems with the shooting on set. I don't know what was going on with that one.
Well, the last thing I saw said that it was going to be a musical with original musical numbers. And if
Okay,
that's the case, they can count me out.
they sure can, because I won't.
I
I
can't
can't
even
do
do
that.
it.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, Wanda itself was okay, and I
I
found that
actually
funny.
liked Wanda.
Yeah, I found that funny, and it was entertaining because I'm like, oh my God, I know that song, I know, she took it from each different show, and you're like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure that out. I'm like, okay, that was that girl, Brady Bunch. I'm trying to pull all of these shows from the past that she was doing, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not watching no musical. I'm not doing that. That I'm not doing. Secret Invasion, I can't wait to see. Yes.
Me either. Can't wait.
Um, I just saw that the next season 2 of the Marvels What If is gonna be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something that's out right now. And I have it in my favorites. Mila in the Multiverse. That's out on Disney Plus. I need
That was one
to.
of the things on the list that I wasn't familiar with.
That's out now.
But
That's on Disney
what
Plus
is it?
now. I,
Is
I've
it
watched
animated?
one episode. No, it's not animated.
Okay.
And it reminds me of um the 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 young one, because she's finding powers somehow.
Okay.
Um, that one
Huh.
looks,
Huh. Yeah, I googled it.
yeah, she's finding powers.
How is it that I've
Her
never heard of
mother.
that?
Neither, girl. I'm flicking through Disney. We have so many fucking channels. I have to look at all of this stuff and see what's on Disney, what's on Apple, what's Amazon Prime. I have so many. I'm like, I need to start watching these damn shows.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with
Is
the
it?
writer's strike going on, I'll probably be having more fun watching these shows.
Yeah.
They got my boy coming back with an Equalizer.
Oh yeah. I'll watch that.
Yeah, I'll go to the movie theater to see that. And you know what else is good? I don't know if you watched the original Hunger Games, but this is the prequel to how Snow became president.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in seeing that.
Yes, I think I've read all the books, or the Hunger Games and Mockingjay and all of those three. I think I read all the books. But what didn't they? There was a movie, Hunger Games, and
Yeah,
then there was a movie for the
all,
second one, and then the third one. Then they split it into two movies.
yes,
I think
yes.
I might have seen the first one, but I know I didn't see the second one. Either I didn't see either, or I know I didn't see the second one.
Yeah,
So,
that was the same time where they did the Harry Potter. Once they split the last Deathly Hallows into part 1 and 2, all the movies started doing their
mm-hmm.
last. The Hunger Games came out with the Mockingjay 1 and 2. Well, nobody wants to. Yeah, two movies. Just one book. Y'all could have. It truly was two movies. You could, because the book was big.
So I might have to see because that was a long time ago. I might have to watch Hunger Games again before
But I like
watching
the book.
yeah.
The books were better.
Oh yeah.
And because in the movies, especially for the Hunger Games, when I'm like, okay, well, this character is not in there because she was supposed to be giving. There was some girl that liked the person that she was actually with, whatever that guy's name was, because she's the one that gave her the Hunger Game Mockingjay pin. I'm like, okay, well, she's not in it. I'm like, y'all keep going, and I'm like, these people are not in it. You're leaving this out. It's just like Harry Potter. I'm like, you left out Winky and all of these characters. I'm like, okay, well, and that's another reboots, but that's we can get that on our next segment of reboots, because reboots is
I
hard.
started to say, but those Harry Potter books are so big that it would be hard to get everything in them. But then again, you look at, and I'm sure there's still probably not everything in it, but you look at Game of Thrones and how long those books are. I don't know if they got everything in a TV show, but I know they got a lot in there, because there's like 1 million characters in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And I think they killed 999,000 of them. I think there's only like 4 people left at the end.
Yeah. That's definitely a thing. You can't. The one thing Game of Thrones taught me is don't fall in love with characters, because I was just sitting there waiting. I'm like, somebody's gonna come, somebody's gonna save him. Y'all cut off Ned Stark's head. What the heck?
And I'm really surprised that I could even follow it, because my memory, the way my memory works, I'm not going to say I have a bad memory, because it's mine, and it works the way it works. So it's not a bad memory, it's a Teresa memory. And I know that I just don't retain a whole bunch. So with all those characters, I figured I'd be like, okay, now who was that? But I did pretty good in following it. So proud of myself. But Game of Thrones, it's whew.
Yeah, and then there are
1 million characters.
The prequel. That one is pretty good too. I forgot what's the name of that prequel.
The Game of Thrones prequel, the House of the Dragon.
Yeah, House of Dragons. All of their characters now. I'm like, y'all skipped the first part, because I read the book, so I had to go to the book to find the part where they jump to, and then each section, I'm like, okay, so they're at this section now, they're at this section now, they're at this section now. I'm like, y'all skipped the whole part where he came in with him and his 2 sisters. I want to see that. I want to see them, how he became and took all of the cities and made them all one, and you jump straight to the dragon fighting, and I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. And then they got all of these dragons that look like snakes, and I'm like, I like the dragons better.
The old dragons. It's the old dragons back.
These dragons are kind of scary looking compared to the ones in the other one. I'm like, okay. But I like it. I like them both. I can't wait for the next one to happen.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing, speaking, because they were on at the same time, House of the Dragon and the whatever the rings. Now I can remember House of the Dragon, that name, but I can't remember the name of the Lord of the Rings prequel. Rings, Five, whatever it was. I'm hearing that they might not do another season because the first one didn't do well. I liked the first one, but I guess somebody else needs to like it too.
Okay, well, I didn't even see it. So there you go with that. I mean, Return of the Kings to me was my favorite out of all of them, and then that was it. I didn't watch The Hobbit. I didn't care. I didn't care.
I watched it, but please don't ask me what happened.
Yeah, I didn't care. It's not for me.
Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching it on the replay, definitely comment. We'll definitely respond to any of your comments as you're listening to the discussion and such. But thank you so much for tuning in. And definitely tune back in for our next episode. Of course, this month is also Asian, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So we will be doing 4 panels focused on ANHPI topics, which our first is going to talk about price out of paradise. So definitely tune in, engage in the conversation, and definitely like, follow, and subscribe to the Moana Nui Podcast and the Agents of Geekdom to keep updated on all of our content. And on Agents of Geekdom, you can also tune in up with our fellow other podcasters. Each of us have a day on the Agents of Geekdom. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day. Bye,
May
everyone.
the 4th be with you guys. Bye.
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If they won't tell it, we will.
If this the land of the free, it was a freedom then. When they annexed Hawaii and called it Cedar Lands, without any type of payment and no signing off. Called themselves the Republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand, yeah.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.
So if we put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course. Cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom. Clap back at the system.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.